Hi, this is Tim Gamey with Alborz Real Estate Company. We specialize in residential property management services in the greater Denver metro area. Today I'd like to talk to you about a very important topic: pets versus service animals. You may be a rental property owner who does not like to rent to a potential tenant who owns a pet. However, it's important for you to know that the Fair Housing Act, as well as American with Disabilities Act, require that tenants with disabilities to be provided with the reasonable accommodations as needed in order for them to have an opportunity for a full use and enjoyment of their housing. Therefore, allowing tenants and their guests who have disabilities to be accommodated by their service animal is a reasonable accommodation to the housing policy and practices. These regulations, which I just mentioned, may seem to be at the first glance an imposition on a rental property owner that may, for all the good reasons, prefers not to allow pets in their premises. These good reasons that we all know are possibilities of noise, territorial dispute between animals, cleanup problems, and the list goes on. But the benefit of these regulations should also be considered. In order to better understand this topic, let's first start with the legal definition of a disabled person. Under most federal law, a person is considered to be disabled if he or she has a mental or a physical condition that substantially limits one or more life activities, such as walking, seeing, or working. Now, some disabled people use a service animal, which in most cases is a dog, or other species such as cat or even a bird may be used. Keep in mind, a service animal can be of any size, breed, or weight. Now, having said all of that, here are some of the most important factors you as a real estate owner who's looking for a tenant should know. Number one, a service animal is not considered a pet. Number two, you cannot ask for a pet deposit from a tenant who has a service animal. Number three, you cannot impose restrictions on the size, weight, or breed of the service animal. And perhaps the most important, number four, you cannot refuse renting to a disabled person who has a service animal. I'm sure there is a lot more I can add to this topic, but this is a brief summary of some of the most important factors you should know. I hope you find this information useful. Thank you for your time. This is Tim Gamey in the Property Management Division of Alborz Real Estate Company. We specialize in residential property management services in the greater Denver metro area. Thank you.